You know I walked in, working my soda. You know I walked in, working my soda. You know I walked in, working my soda. Yeah, he be like, ball head, ball head.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. On Friday, then on Saturday, now the starting group for the visitors. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Lee. Jacks up a three. Jefferson grabs the miss. Here's Fernandez. Pass to Jefferson. Clark with it. Here's Fernandez. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Here's Lee. Here's Page. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Fernandez. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's the Prodigy. Williams defending. Just 4 to shoot. The Prodigy passes to Clark. And it's Page with a rebound. From about 19, and he nails the jumper. Here's Fernandez. To the right side. Takes a three. The Prodigy can't hit.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Page passes to Lee. Jefferson grabs the miss. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Fernandez. No good on the triple.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
To the middle. And the shot's good.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. a nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to the prodigy. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside, Williams. Here's Page. Jefferson grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Clark, the pass to the prodigy.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Lee. Pass to Page. Here's Douglas. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's the prodigy. And here's Clark for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Here's Douglas. Clark covers. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's the prodigy. Knocks down the 18-footer. The prodigy's got 7 points in the game. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 4. Pass to Page. Here's Douglas. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Douglas has gotten his second bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Clark outside. Here's the prodigy. Clock at 6. Pass to Fernandez. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Page. Here's Lee. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Clark. Pass to the prodigy. Fires for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. He's got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Douglas. Here's Page. Offline with a 3. Shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's the prodigy. He has 7. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Page. Here's Lee. Here's Douglas. 6 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Fernandez. He's scoreless. Over to the wing. Pass to Clark. Here's Fernandez. Here's the prodigy. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jefferson, good. Here's Lee. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Pass to Fernandez. The 3 ball. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Lee. Here's Page.
Team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside the arc. The rebound by the prodigy. Page has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And it's Clark on the take. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Page passes to Lee. Over Clark. Lee misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Douglas can't hit. Shooting 33% in the first quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Lee. Yet to see a basket. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Both teams will make substitutions. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
The home team on D. Here's Douglas. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Floats one up. Chalk up 2 there.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Got an 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to the prodigy. Lets it fly. Clark grabs the board.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Douglas. 11 points in the game. Defended by Gordon. Pass to the prodigy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Rose, the pass to Diaz. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Douglas. Over Rose. And it's Diaz with a rebound. Clark outside. Pass to Gordon. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Douglas. Here's the prodigy. That 3's off the mark.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
With the teardrop. Pass to Rose. They set the pick. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Diaz can't get it to go. Shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Douglas. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
To the paint. It's stolen. 3 on 3. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. They get it again. Diaz off target at the rim.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to the prodigy. Defended by Gordon. Gordon pulls it in. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Williams, and it's the prodigy in at the point. The three is up, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Goes up on the baseline, drained it for 2 points. The prodigy's got 5 now.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, BA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And it's blocked. Here's Crawford. Still no points. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to the prodigy. And here's Harris. Driving inside. Outside, Williams. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Crawford. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. The quick look, no good that time. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Down low. Pass to Crawford. Back to Gordon. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Williams. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to the prodigy. 3-pointer. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Gordon. Williams defending. And that's good. Gordon for 3. Gordon's got 6 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
In the cold spell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Fourth three. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Charity stripe shot. The Prodigy can't hit. Here's Crawford. Out to the right wing. Inside. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
Well, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
And he makes a first. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. Got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Page. Jefferson grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Crawford passes to Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. No good there. Shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to the Prodigy. Puts up the 8-footer. And too long on the shot. Gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The Prodigy passes to Crawford. Fires it. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Page. High arcing shot. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds now.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Fires from 14. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. The Prodigy's got 12 points in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to the Prodigy from deep three-point land. Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, he picked him clean. Out to the right wing to stop the drought. And the jumper is good. He has 7. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
substitution on the court.
Pass to Clark. Second chance shot. Jefferson can't hit. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Page. Shooting one.
Gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to the prodigy. Clark outside. Here's Fernandez. Fires in the triple. Fernandez has got his second basket on the night.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Page. 7 points in the game. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Page has got 10.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark with the screen. That one goes in. Here's Page. He's got 10. Here's Douglas. Pass to Fareed. Here's Page. Fires from deep. Jefferson grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the prodigy. 12 points for him. There's a screen. Fires from the wing. Fernandez can't get it to go.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Fareed. Here's Douglas. Lets the three fly. Jefferson grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Launches it. He can't get it to go.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And there's the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Pass to the prodigy from deep. And it's Page with a rebound. Page has got 4 rebounds now.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Douglas. 15 points in the game.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Pass to the prodigy. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Shooting about 41%. Here's Douglas. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Fernandez. Here's the pick. Four on the clock. There's the three. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Page with the bucket.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Pass to the prodigy. So both teams changing it up here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this one. He shoots it. The offensive rebound. Jefferson. Pass to Fernandez. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. The prodigy can't hit. The prodigy's gone 4 of 10 here. Now Williams. .43 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Lee. Knocks down the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Lee's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jefferson, good. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Pass to Page. Here's Douglas. The 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The fadeaway. The shot misses, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what? And moving on, let's jump over to our current game. It's a tight one so far for the visiting team.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Fernandez. Here's the prodigy. Williams defending. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Fernandez has got 9.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Douglas. Clark covers. The shot by Page, no good. Page has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. To the left wing. Here's Fernandez. Fires the 3. That shot off. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Douglas. Pass to Williams. Here's Page. He's got 12. It's rebounded by Fernandez. Seconds into the second half now for the lead. Unable to get that one. Here's Page. Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Fernandez. He's got 9. Yep, count it. He's got 11. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Pass to Page. Uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clark outside for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Clark's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Page. He's got 14 down low. Here's Douglas. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
To the wing, right side. Here's Clark. No good on the fadeaway. Clark's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Pass to Williams. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Fernandez. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here is Williams. Here's Lee. To the inside. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oh, nice shot by Fernandez.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Page. Here's Douglas. Takes the 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's the prodigy. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Page. Jefferson grabs the miss. Gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Fernandez. 16 points for him. Here's Page. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Page has got 4 points in the quarter. Gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Fernandez. They set the screen. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Page. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Here's Douglas. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shooting 45% here in the second half. Here's Williams. The layup off target. Shooting 42% in this third quarter. Here's Jefferson. Pass to the prodigy. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? And it's Page with a rebound. Page has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Lee. Now here's Williams. From 13, Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And there's a 3-second violation. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's the prodigy. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. And another shot. And the layup is good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's Crawford. Pass to the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Gordon outside. From the arc. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Douglas can't hit. Shooting 35% so far in this one. Clark with it. Gordon outside.
Away team foul. Kenneth Curry. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow shot. No luck on that one. Shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Douglas. Pass to the prodigy.
Home team foul. Gordon. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Six to shoot. From downtown. And he can't get that one.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Clark outside to win the drought. Counted from distance. Clark's got his third basket on the night right there. Going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Douglas. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Crawford. the lead. Not going to go that time. Shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Here's Douglas. The three ball. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Crawford. Pass to Gordon. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. Gordon's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Rodriguez, the pass to the prodigy. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Here's Douglas.
2 minutes.
And counted from 19 feet away. Douglas has got 9 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Clark outside. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 13.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Here's Douglas. 4-3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crawford to the middle for the lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's the prodigy. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Douglas. Another shot. That shot missing. Good D by Clark. Shooting 40% since the break. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The three. He can't hit that time. Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Douglas. He's got 27. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fires the 3. Boy, gets the bucket. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
For 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to the prodigy. It's tipped. 3 on 3. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Fareed. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the away team. Boyd. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Inside. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Fareed's got his first points in this one.
Those quick feet of his allow him to get out of the screen extremely fast. Fareed, difficult to stay with in the screen and roll.
Here's Crawford. Pass to Diaz. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Fareed. Harris up top. Fareed counted.
And all Fareed needs is just a little wiggle room inside. Once he has that, he's scoring.
Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Diaz. Pass to Crawford. There's a screen. The 3. Fareed grabs the board. Gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Boyd. Harris outside. With the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Crawford. Gordon outside. Here's Crawford. There's the triple. No good that time. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Harris right side. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
The shot that time not on target. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Fareed known for being a great dunker. Give him any room to work with, and he's getting to that rim.
Shooting for the away team, Kenneth Fareed at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one misses.
A flat-out hustler. Fareed is an energy guy who gives you everything he has when he's on the floor.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
To take the lead, here's Lee. And it's good for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Crawford. And that time also a missed shot. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Page no good. gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's the prodigy. Launches it. He drops it from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Douglas. With the floater. Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Crawford passes to the prodigy. And the 3 off target. Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Fareed. Here's Douglas. Clark grabs the board. Gone 4 of 9 from 3-point range in the fourth. Here's the prodigy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Lee, the pass to Page. Here's Douglas. Outside, Williams. Pass to Page. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Here's Jefferson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Jefferson, shooting 1.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williams misses. Gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Crafty move. And it's Page with a rebound. Page has got 7 rebounds in the game. They need this. The rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got rebound number 7 tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Third team foul. At the line for 1, Hernandez.
And the free throw, no good. Shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. To the inside. Jefferson grabs the miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Takes a 13-footer. Yes, on the jumper. Gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Fernandez. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Fernandez has got 15 points in just the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Here's Lee. Pass to Williams. Here's Page. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Page has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Inside.
Away team ball.
The visitors with the ball. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Back to Lee. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. Got an 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Pass to the prodigy. Solid defense from Williams. Got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Lee. The shot, no good. It's a 6-point game. Clark outside. Here's the prodigy. The fader. And it's Lee with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
They set the pick, and here's Clark for 3. That shot is off.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Lee. The rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fernandez. Pass to the prodigy. Now Clark. They still need this. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Smooth offense. Gets them the perfect low-risk look.
Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Steps back. Here's Lee. Jefferson grabs the miss. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Fernandez. To the middle. Shot from 12. The prodigy can't hit.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Lee driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And an intentional foul right there.
Teams in the pack. Live by your home team, number 99. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Page. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's Lee on the take. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Number 99.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Williams from long range laces one from 3. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Fernandez. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Williams from long range. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant.